welcome back to the Deep Dive. This information is presented by Bluewater Auto Restoration. You're tuning in to week 32 of our 2025 Deep Dives, and we're thrilled to be with you every Saturday morning. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something you might not think about every single day, but, well, it's crucial for so many tasks. The world of car haulers versus other types of trailers. It's really easy to think a trailer is just, a trailer. But as we found in our sources for this deep dive, there's just a whole universe of options out there. Our mission today is to kind of cut through that complexity, help you understand the key differences so you can make, informed decisions.
That's right. I mean, whether you're helping a friend move, maybe transporting materials for business, or even moving your own vehicle, choosing the right tool for the job is essential. It really all boils down to one fundamental question. What exactly are you transporting? And once you answer that, well, a lot of other crucial considerations start to come into play.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Our sources make it pretty clear that the journey to finding the perfect trailer starts with knowing your cargo.
Absolutely. You can imagine a trailer ideal for moving appliances isn't quite right for hauling a car, right?
Right.
Especially when you consider things like vehicle weight support, tie downs, or maybe specialized ramps. Beyond that primary question of what are you transporting, our sources point to several side questions that are just as vital.
Right. And these are questions like, what might you need to move in the future? That seems important for thinking long term. Also, what are your personal preferences regarding features and price? How often will you actually be transporting items? And what's most important to you? Is it safety, maybe speed, or durability?
And we also need to think about the practicalities. Do you have the space to store the trailer? That's a big one. Yeah. And do you have the know-how to maneuver it safely, especially bigger ones? Answering these questions up front will really steer you in the right direction when you're considering all the different types available.
Okay, let's look at some of the common types we encountered and see how they stack up, particularly, in contrast to a dedicated car hauler. First up, the enclosed trailer. Surprisingly, it's closed on all sides.
Oh, yes.
But that design immediately highlights its main selling point, safety and security for your belongings.
Indeed. Your appliances, tools, furniture, or even like a dirt bike, they won't fall out onto the open road or get weathered. These trailers are generally great for small to medium-sized equipment, especially for, substantial distances. They also offer useful add-ons, things like heavy-duty doors, rear ramp doors, LED lights, and even a V-nose option for less wind resistance. Helps with fuel economy.
Okay, but the downside is they have limited space, right? You can never haul anything bigger than the walls allow.
Yeah.
And their secure design and, I guess, the weight they can haul can make them pricier.
Yeah, that's fair. For small enclosed trailers, like a 6x12 maybe, you're looking at around, say, $3,000 to $5,000. Medium ones, maybe a 7x16. Typically $6,000 to $8,000. And the large ones, an 8x32 perhaps, can go for $8,500 or even more. It depends.
Gotcha. Okay, moving on. The flatbed utility trailer. This is probably what most of us picture when we think trailer. They're incredibly common, seem very versatile, good for personal belongings or larger equipment.
Right. And there are two main types here that we saw. Angle utility trailers. These are perfect for hauls of 2,000 pounds or less, generally less expensive. Then there are tube utility trailers. They can handle up to 7,000 pounds, much stronger frame, but they're often double the price.
So what are the pros? Flexible gate options, maybe? The ability to be hauled by some cars, maybe bigger SUVs, spare tire mounts, treated wooden floors, maybe with metal upgrade options?
All of that. Plus, being less heavy, they can contribute to better MPG for your tow vehicle. And they're great for hauling odd-shaped materials because of that open design. Lumber, equipment, things that just wouldn't fit inside walls.
Okay, but that open design means less safety and security, I guess.
Exactly. Less protection for your belongings. And they're totally subject to the elements, rain, sun, road debris.
Makes sense. And the prices?
They vary widely based on size and load capacity. From around $1,400 for a small angle utility up to maybe $4,100 for a medium-large tube utility trailer. Big range.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Let's dive into car haulers. They do exactly what their name suggests. They haul cars. And that freedom of not depending on a towing company, that's a huge benefit.
And when we compare a car hauler versus a general cargo trailer, this is key. The main differences lie in their construction and their purpose. An enclosed car hauler is specifically designed to transport vehicles. This means it's built to support the vehicle's weight, crucially includes tie-downs on the interior to secure the vehicle and prevent shifting, very important. And it has durable ramps designed for loading cars, often with a lower angle.
Right. So while an enclosed cargo trailer might look similar, enclosed space, rear door,
Hmm.
it might not have those vital tie downs or the necessary gross vehicle weight rating and axles to safely support a car. Is that right?
Exactly. Essentially, a car hauler can be used for other items if you need to, but a regular cargo trailer isn't necessarily built or safe to haul cars. Big difference in engineering. You also have different types of car haulers. There's enclosed, like we said, offers protection from elements, damage, theft. They have lockable doors, really ideal for a show car or a race car, keeps it pristine. Then there are open car haulers. These are often used by businesses needing to transport multiple vehicles. They offer less protection, obviously.
So the advantages of an enclosed car hauler are pretty numerous then. Protection from elements and theft. The security of those built-in tie-downs, the ability to store other items too, easy side door access.
Yeah.
And they can hold their value pretty well if maintained.
Absolutely. They come in single or multiple car options and usually can be bumper pulled with a suitable pickup truck. What's fascinating here, though, is the customization options for enclosed car haulers. It's pretty expensive. You can choose your model flat nose, V-nose, slant V-nose, and the width. Then customize everything from rims and tires to the tie-down systems like heavy-duty D-rings or E-track systems for flexible securing points.
Free track, right. That's that rail system you see sometimes.
Exactly. Very versatile. You can also select single or tandem axles, various interior floor materials like rubber or diamond plate, and even add features like an AC system or insulation for, really precious cargo.
Wow. Okay, so general car hauler prices.
They range from maybe $3,500 for a standard single car hauler up to over $8,000 for a double. Again, depends heavily on features and build.
And the cons. Open ones leave vehicles exposed.
Right. And you need to consider if you transport vehicles enough to really make the investment worthwhile. They are definitely more expensive than something like a tow dolly.
Okay, let's shift to the really big stuff. If you're hauling farm equipment, construction materials, products for a business, you're looking at heavy equipment trailers, sometimes called loader toters.
Precisely. These are designed for the heaviest loads. Weight capacities often exceeding 14,000 pounds, sometimes much more. They are incredibly heavy-duty, very solid construction, typically include fold-up or spring-assisted ramps, treated wooden floors, often with metal upgrade options, various lighting choices, optional electric brakes for stopping power, and maybe even a toolbox built in.
Main downsides seem obvious. Specific heavy-duty use, higher price, and their size. Probably tough to maneuver.
Definitely. They're not for casual use. They need a powerful tow vehicle and some skill to handle safely. Prices for these range from about $5,200 for a regular size, like an 81 by 18, up to maybe $7,800 for an ultra-sized one, like 83 by 24.
Right. What about a more budget-friendly car towing solution? The tow dolly seems perfect for just pulling one car behind your vehicle, takes up less space too.
Yeah, this is a great entry point for car transport for many people. The car's front wheels are suspended on the dolly, while the back wheels just roll on the pavement. It works well with most front-wheel drive cars, doesn't require drilling into the car, often comes with custom paint, includes safety chains. Pretty straightforward.
But limitations. Doesn't usually work with rear-wheel drive vehicles.
Generally, no. Not ideal for those.
And it's less durable than a full trailer. And the size of the car can impact usability.
Correct on all counts. It has its place, but it's not a heavy-duty all-purpose solution like a car hauler. Prices for tow dollies are based more on style and add-ons, typically falling between, say, $1,100 for a basic model and maybe $2,000 or more for upgraded versions with brakes.
Okay, another type, the gooseneck flatbed trailer. This one stands out because it attaches differently, right? Sits in the bed of a pickup.
Exactly. That gooseneck hitch in the truck bed allows for significantly heavier loads and, crucially, much more stability than a bumper pull trailer. It offers superior stability because the weight is centered over the truck's axle. These are heavy-duty options. Often have a dovetail for easier loading, maybe an included toolbox, lots of tire and light options, and huge capacities, sometimes over 20,000 pounds.
Cons. More expensive than maybe even heavy equipment trailers with similar capacity.
Can be, yeah. And the big one, you absolutely need a pickup truck equipped with that specific gooseneck hitch. No exceptions.
Right. And the price.
Varies widely due to customization, from about $7,500 for maybe a 7,000, 8,000 pound capacity, up to over $12,000 for the higher load capacity models.
Okay, one more category. Dump trailers. Hydraulic dump trailers. Famous for just lifting and dumping the load. Makes cleanup easy.
Super efficient for certain jobs. They offer significant weight capacity, often 14,000 pounds or more. Usually come with upgraded brakes, strong metal bed frames, various models, and upgrade options. Excellent for hauling skids or loose material like gravel, mulch, debris.
But their usage is quite specific, isn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't haul your classic car in one.
And they tend to be higher priced. And that hydraulic system needs consistent care.
That's right. Maintenance is key for the hydraulics. Prices typically range from around $9,000 for a smaller 8-foot dump trailer to $12,500 and beyond for those over 14 feet. And it's interesting, some trailers even combine styles. You can find a dump trailer that's also a gooseneck, for instance.
Oh, okay. So after all that,
Mm-hmm.
what does this mean for you, the listener, considering a hauling solution? How do you tie it all together?
Well, the key takeaway really is to circle back to those crucial questions before you make any purchase. First, what exactly are you transporting now and, importantly, potentially in the future? Think ahead. Second, how often will you be transporting it? Daily, weekly, once a year?
Makes sense. Frequency matters.
Third, what is most important to you? Is it the price tag? Is it safety above all else? Speed? Or maybe long-term durability? And finally, fourth, do you have the necessary space to store the trailer? And do you have the know-how, the confidence to maneuver it safely?
Having solid answers to those questions really should give you the clarity you need to navigate this world of trailers, from the versatile utility ones to specialized car haulers and those big heavy-duty carriers.
Right. It helps you find the right fit. And this raises an important final thought for you to ponder. Considering this broad range of options we've discussed, how might anticipating your future hauling needs, not just your current ones, impact the best choice for you today?
That's a great question. Thinking long-term versus just the immediate need.
Exactly. Sometimes that slightly bigger investment now saves you a lot more later.
Well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. We certainly hope this conversation has given you a clearer picture of the trailer world and helped you think about your own hauling needs. Remember to visit BlueWaterAutoRestoration.com for more information. And you can find our deep dives released every Saturday morning on Spotify, Google Music, YouTube, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, or SoundCloud. Thanks.